recommendations to make it better the next time around, and nothing has happened. And so I would ask you very, very strongly, urge you to get on it and put those recommendations into action. You remember how we tried really hard to balance all of the different criteria, and sometimes it worked and sometimes we couldn't do it, and so there were needs that we felt we could do better, and the next commission can do better next time with a few little tweaks. It's always good to improve what you have. And so I would urge you, as one of your first orders of business, to please put that at the top of your mind. We have only 3 years left now. So I'll give you plenty of lead time and plenty of warning, and I'm happy to see you all here, and I'm happy to see you all so happy and working for the future of our island.
Members of the council, my name is Albert Nakaji, and may I extend my congratulations to all of you for your election to this office. I am a resident of Papaico, and I come to you today to speak in support of Resolution 116. Being a resident of the Hamakua area, it has been my pleasure to work and honor to work with Councilmember Poindexter. Those of you who have been on the council and who have had the opportunity to work with her know that she presents a very fair, a very reasoned, and balanced approach. It would take more than 2 minutes for me to tell you of my experiences with her, but suffice to say that I have learned that she is uncompromising in her values, totally uncompromising. But she is willing to compromise on issues. Her position has never been no can, no can. She has always sought to find out how can. If it's stuck, let's make it work. Let's figure out how to make things work, rather than let's divide people and the issues. And Mr. Mayor, thank you for reminding me that you and I are old friends. Makule, makule. Because, you know, as the great President Reagan says, we have the benefit of experience. You bring a wealth of experience. The council, with some incumbents, bring experience as well, and with new members, bring enthusiasm. Your speech about making Hawaii a model for the rest of the world was inspiring. And I pray you will all work towards that end. And I thank you. I'm honored to sit before you. If I can be of any assistance, which I doubt, I have limited skills, and I'm pupule. If I can help in any way, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, he and I go way back. And yes, I am older than him. I like to have I'm one of those that cannot read with my glasses on. Would you believe that? Joyce Folina and Greg Smith, please. Another two old friends from Puna. And yes, I'm older than both of them also. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm 74. I think you're 75 or 6, so you don't beat me by much. But I thank you for accepting the job of mayor again, and I thank Valerie for being our chairwoman. I don't know Valerie personally, but I do believe that she is integral and a moral person and an experienced person. I'm also very happy to welcome our two newcomers that I do know fairly well, not personally, Jen Ruggles and Eileen O'Hara in my district and my sister district. Please, the men on the council, don't feel badly. The women will be kind to you. I promise. Okay. What I have to say is I caution this council because we're all human. I caution you to, whatever you're doing in whatever scenario you find yourselves, to remember your first responsibility is to public health and safety. And the gentleman that gave the 3 gifts expressed my deepest wishes in so many levels. He brought to your table, to this table, the essence of this beautiful land of Hawaii, which is the only place I have ever felt home. So I'm very grateful. Thank you all for accepting the positions that you did, and good luck. And I know you will live up to our high expectations of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Council. Welcome again. And I don't know, this is, a great day. I think we have a good team coming up. I really do. It's been kind of a hard 18 months, with, here at the council. And, but the point is, we are human. And the one thing I wish you guys to really understand always is who you work for. You're not chiefs, you're public servants. You're no more than an employee to the people of Hawaii. That's it. And anyway, again, I think Puna's got some good representation for a change. Thank you. Thank you a lot, both of you, for coming, and all of you for putting out your time. And, I just want everybody to pray for Billy so he can turn his life around. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there anyone else that would care to come up and speak? Oh, please step forward. Oh, I thought they signed up. They didn't sign up.
Just tell them to, can they just check in? Oh, they did. I'm sorry. Bob Jacobson and Julie.
Sorry, our mistake. Another 2 old friends, the Jacobsons. They're old timers here from being members of the council in a different time. Thank you very much. Ms. Jacobson.
Aloha, everyone. It's nice to see all of you here. And I just have to say that, with all due respect to the men on the council and the men and Mayor Kim, I'm very pleased you're in place. But I'm so happy to see 6 women on the council. And I remember back in, it was our esteemed leader, Helene Hale, who said at one point, we want to have a goal of 4 and 94, 4 women and 94. And then it seemed like, well, gosh, we didn't reach that for a better part of a quarter century, and now finally we did this. So, and I think maybe this is a stereotype to say, but I would like to think that women do have kind of a special connection to the earth and to the land. And for me, our national election was so disappointing, and I have the sense of I don't expect to see a woman president in my lifetime. But I'd like to think women leaders have a connection to that earth, and they can help remember all of our human and social needs. I think I'm now co-chair of the state Green Party, and I'm proud about that. I've tried to anchor that party to keep an avenue open for Greens to get elected in our state, and I think we will again sometime. But the 4 goals of the Green Party, I think if you keep those goals in mind, these are international. These are the Green Party internationally as well as nationally, that if you use them to evaluate issues and you make good, clear decisions based on these 4, and they are nonviolence. We're working for a more peaceful world. They are social and economic justice. And if you think of how this affects every person in your district, from your wealthiest individual to our growing homeless population, if you are really looking at those needs as you make decisions. Grassroots democracy, you can't always say that the majority is right about things, but when there's a strong feeling about issues, it comes from people's hearts, it comes from their experiences. Please look at that. And if you find yourself going against, a mass of the population, I dare say you're on the wrong track. So keep that grassroots democracy in mind. And then environmental wisdom. That you just need to keep in mind, and we have so much denial of global warming, and I'm going to call it global warming. We know it and we feel it here in a special, more intense way. The issues like our invasive species, our rapid ohia death, these are really devastating to our island, our values, our culture, and our future economics as well. And I think I caught all 4 of them. Did I miss one? Anyway, I hope I got them all. If I didn't, it's a little, I'm getting to that age now, you guys. So anyway, I just wish all of you really well and hope it's a great 2 years for you. Thank you very much for serving.
Aloha, and thank you all for serving. I'm really so happy to see you all here, and you should all be very pleased. I see old friends, I see new friends, and I'll start off saying you're not going to see too much of me nagging and trying to tell you what to do. This is your shot here. But I would like to give you a little lecture first. So first off, I suspect all of you have read and reread the charter of the County of Hawaii many times. But I would invite you to take just one more look at it, because even if you think you know it all, well, maybe there's some issues in there that you should probably pay attention. The first and foremost is the policy-making powers of the county council, because the powers of the council include setting policy. No other body in the state of Hawaii or this county should be setting policies for the county. It's very clear, it's written that way, and you should stick to your guns. There's 9 of you. You're powerful. You should know that that is your power. Sometimes people want to talk about motives. I suspect that all of you are here for all the right reasons. And when I say that, it's because I believe it. But I must say that you must be able to stand up to the mayor, and I would encourage the mayor not to spend any more money lobbying against county council charter. I would beg you not to do that. You guys have the power of it all, and you should work with the mayor. He's very intelligent. He knows what he's doing. He's got a great background, but really the weight of policy is in this room. It's not someplace else. It's with you guys, and only you can choose to exercise that policy. So take a quick look at the charter, and you'll see that for once I'm right. So thank you so much for your time, and thanks so much for your service. The clock is ticking. You can hear it really loud, and each day that passes, Mayor Kim knows this as well as anybody, and Aaron Chung knows it very well. He's been through this a few times, and I want to give a quick shout out to him, is that when you think you can't do something or you're running into something, you're not happy, talk to all your members. I think back of the West Hawaii Civic Center, that Aaron and I don't always agree about everything, but he was kind. He stepped forward and he said, Bob, I know you feel really strongly about the West Hawaii Civic Center, and here's how you can try to do it. And without his help, I don't believe that we would have a West Hawaii Civic Center today. So you have allies amongst all yourselves, and exercise those alliances. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad to see time did not change your passions. Next speaker, Dr. Ted Leaf.
Mayor, very good, and congratulations to everybody. I came all the way from Kailua Kona, and I haven't been here a long time, okay, Harry? But you're very fortunate, Harry, because before I knew you were going to run for mayor, I was thinking of running for mayor, because I'm in my 70s also, see? But it's too far for me to drive unless we move the county seat over to Kona permanently. I just wanted to introduce myself, and we'll see you around. The wife and I, Diane, came here in '93 from LA, both natives of Los Angeles, but it was time to get out. And we met Harry. Unfortunately, Diane passed on 5 years ago with cancer, unfortunately. And Harry and Diane were very, very close, and they did a lot together. And I have to tell you a story, long as I'm talking, you know. When Harry came over to the old airport pavilion, and I haven't seen him in years, I told everybody, don't tell Harry my name. So I said, Harry, do you remember my name? And Harry said, oh yeah, you're Ted the dentist. So that was really something. So he's sharper than I am. He really, really is. So it's good to see everybody, and I'm a big talker, and so that's about it, and I kind of make some jokes and so forth. Now, okay, final remark, I guess we're going to say here. I always wonder what happened to Sarah Palin. But I see Sarah Palin is here. Valerie Poindexter, when did you change your name from Sarah Palin?
You want to answer?
I had to say that. Thank you very much. Enjoy smiling. Be happy. And I'll come see you sometime. Thank you very much, everybody, and want to see all the new people.
Thank you, Doctor. Thanks for taking the trip down. Oh, he doesn't change either. It's time for appointment of the Credentials Committee. Hereby appoint council members David, Ruggles, and Richards to the Credential Committee, and to appoint Miley David as the chair. We will recess.